So there is one Wade wife that has been going under the radar, but recently she reappeared on Jumpsuit Pablo's Reddit page. Her name is Dr. Sara. No, not Crazy Eye Sarah. This is a different Sara. Dr. Sara has donated $1,000 to Wade Wilson. She also says she contacted him to help him and be his psychiatrist, but in reality we know that she wanted to be Wade Wilson main girl. She sent photos to Wade to show him where she is getting his tattoo. She was upset Jesse became power of attorney over her, and she begged for Wade Wilson not to ghost her and leave her messages on read. Now she is doing damage control, but her history won't be rewrote. The attempts from the Wade wives are pathetic. Now let's watch the weirdest Wade Wilson video yet.
Let's get to that.
All right, man. YouTube Streets Podcast. We back in here again, man. We got DVS stuck in the system. New Age plug. You already know what it is. You did it again, New Age. All right, man. We podding. What's good?
Let's go. Let's go. What's going on? What's the word around town, man? What's the word on the street?
There's some weird stuff going on, dude. I'm gonna get straight to the point, bro. You gotta watch this video. We're gonna get straight to this pod. I don't even know what do you call this. Is this? You tell me what this is. That's what I'm gonna say. Everyone, get ready for the weirdest Wade Wilson video ever made.
Alvarado González y en esta ocasión les voy a platicar cómo se hizo la reconstrucción facial a partir de un cráneo de unicel del criminal Wade Wilson. A los 30 años va a recibir la pena de muerte por el brutal crimen de dos mujeres, Christine Belton y Diane Ruiz, en 2019. Esto creó un precedente en los tribunales del estado y fue en Florida, Estados Unidos. Para desarrollar el proyecto, primero me documenté, busqué algunos videos de cómo se generan este tipo de reconstrucciones faciales a partir de cráneos y bueno, se tienen en cuenta 52 puntos antropométricos, de los cuales yo nada más utilicé 33 y bueno, esto genera la cuestión de los grosores de la piel a partir del esqueleto. También me basé en hacer dos fotografías.
Do you understand what's going on yet?
Y
I do.
nada, lo primerito que vi es que era muy complicado elaborar sin tener una base que la fijara, precisamente para no tener movimientos y poderlo controlar. También para empezar a ver los ángulos diferentes, poder ver la pieza en diferentes
Bro,
formas.
look how she made the
Y
swastika
estas
too,
son
bro.
las fotografías que utilicé. Entonces,
Kanye be so proud.
la reconstrucción, hice algunas fotografías durante el proceso y les comento que usé dos materiales.
Are those
Utilicé
smalls needed?
la masa mineral para moldear DAS. Entonces es un modelado que resiste no solamente
I don't know,
altas
but this is worse than a
temperaturas,
voodoo doll. It's
pero también
creepy.
como ya no tuve más material, lo que tuve que hacer es colocarle en el cabello plastilina. Y bueno, este material viene en dos colores, que es en terracota, en blanco, y se puede permitir, de hecho viene el kit con pinturas, acrílicos. Y
She
puede
made Wade
permitir
look
un
like
fácil
Kohberger a little bit.
pintado del material.
It's like a
También
mixed.
seca
It's
muy
like Kohberger
rápido,
with the Wade
aunque
tats.
es muy complicado manejarlo porque tiende a secarse muy rápido. Bueno, espero que les haya gustado. La base es un poquito complicada de hacer.
That's a definition of half-ass. I guess it's supposed to be
pero,
like that, just
soporta
one way.
bien la cabeza y se puede
That's just
transportar
weird,
también
bro.
fácilmente.
But dude,
Wow.
isn't
Wow.
isn't that so weird?
That is very weird. It's a little spooky. I'm not gonna lie. That made me feel weird in a lot of ways.
That's artsy.
It is artsy, but it's morbid. Very morbid artsy.
Give me $50, I'll go to Hobby Lobby and do the same shit, I guess.
I wouldn't want to look at him that long, bro. I wouldn't want to detail everything. That would be too much, man. There's way too much detail that went into that.
So there's a Wade wife, DVS, that kind of went underneath the radar, and she's been in the Reddits talking a lot of crap, and I figure we go ahead and expose some of the stuff she's been doing.
Let's do it.
So there's another Sarah, not
Sure,
you
that's
know,
not a man, bro.
not Crazy Eye Sarah, but there's a Dr. Sarah that she says she's a What is she? She's a psychiatrist. She says.
Sure, she is.
She says she was trying to help Wade, but her messages say otherwise.
Yo, my mother was a crackhead, and she used to say she was a counselor. When she would get caught in the crack houses, she would say she was trying to help the crackheads. So I don't know
She
how that
was
works out.
showing him where she was going to get him tatted too. This is one of the messages.
Yeah, I don't believe this is all bullshit, bro. She's crazy, bro. She's out of her mind.
Yeah, she's going around talking a bunch of crap. She actually donated $1,000 to him. One of these messages, she says she was in Dubai, bro. Read that one if you can.
Oh shit. Wade Wilson from Sara Sprang. Wade, I am here. I am like you. I'm not afraid of anyone. I fought demons my whole life. I've been knocked down, bruised, and broken, but I never gave up and kept on fighting. Because I know the greatest victory is not in defeating others, but in conquering the darkness within myself. I think you know what I mean. If you want to write me, it would be great. But if you want to call me, it would be even better. I'm actually in Dubai till 19th October. So wow, this is
Cap.
wild. Alone, you can speak free to you. If you want to, of course, you can call or video chat me from 4 to 6 p.m. or even 3 to 6 p.m.
Now, I will post a bundle on the Reddit or Discord or Patreon, whatever, all of them maybe, right? And it's just going to show all these messages from her. This lady's full of shit. She's trying to do damage control herself, saying she was trying to help Wade. She ain't trying to help Wade. She was trying to get Wade's dick. Let's just be real, guys.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is very different, man. Why didn't we hear any calls from her? Did she ever get to speak to Wade?
She said that it would be better if he called her, but I don't think they did.
And this is 2024 this happened, right?
Yeah, it was in 2024. My bad. The AC unit came on. I'm going to pause it right there. Okay, so this next thing we're going to be going into, guys, is... Oh, crap. That was loud.
Sorry, bro.
Okay, so this next thing we're going into, guys, is Luigi Mangione. They're seeking the death penalty, bro. The prosecutors are going after his life. And we've seen people that have done worse, especially pedophiles all over the world, that get a slap on the wrist. This makes no sense to me, but let's get straight into it.
Well, it does make perfect sense to me. Like, this is a hindrance. This is the show that anybody with any more bright ideas, anybody willing to up the rebels, we got something for that ass. Free Luigi Mangione.
They didn't want copycats. Well, they're going to get them now, probably.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's really what they're worried about. They really don't want a whole bunch of people doing the same thing that he did. Even if he did it, because I don't believe he's not guilty, bro. I don't think that was him.
He has directed prosecutors to seek the death penalty against Luigi Mangione.
Well, one of the crimes Mangione is charged with is murder with a firearm, which is a capital offense under federal law. So the death penalty is a possibility. But in
So what I want to know, Plug, is how the hell did this turn federal?
Because he crossed the state lines?
I don't think
Because
so.
it was a capital murder. I don't know. The feds usually pick up stuff that's in the news waves like this.
I can guarantee you within the last 5 days somebody's been shot in the same manner as him.
Oh yeah, 100% facts, bro. Someone's getting murked as we're speaking right now. It's like they don't care. They want the women love him. Men think he's innocent. Women love him, and this is a recipe for disaster in their eyes. And they're trying to get it. They're trying to put a nick in the bud on it. They're gonna do it like kind of how they did the Illinois shooter, which he might be guilty, right? What's his name? I forget his name. The Bobby dude, right? They're gonna treat it kind of like that when it comes to the trial too, because remember it's the feds. There ain't no cameras in there. You know, they're gonna keep the media away as much as they can. You know, try to stop his donations. The son of Sam law might go into effect with him. It's basically the opposite we want to happen to Wade Wilson, because Wade Wilson was a piece of shit. This dude, you know, he had a message behind what he was doing. I get it. Still wasn't. That doesn't mean it was right to take a life, but DBS, you might have an argument to that. I don't know.
Well, I think he's a saint. I think I'm about to start calling him Saint Luigi. That's what I think. Pretty much sums that up, huh?
Federal death penalty cases, it is a two-stage process. The jury not only decides guilt, but then they are the ones who ultimately decide whether the defendant lives or is put to death.
And
So
they
this is a
also
very
do
big
this in the
decision by the
feds
federal
too,
government.
with
Maybe
mass
not a
shooters and all
surprising
these
one,
guys,
but given how
to try to
rare
get them to do a deal as well, because they want them to get life. So now they have something else to fight against. And doing that, you might make yourself look guilty trying to get rid of death, like Koberger is going through it right now.
Yeah. He's trying to get rid of that death penalty, right?
Yeah, he's trying to get rid of it. When you do that, it makes you look guilty on the actual crime because they're like, well, this might be the reason why he did it. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
Sick games, man. Sick games, man.
and I'm using air quotes, the death penalty because they could be charged with a federal crime in that state and put to death, even if the state itself does not have the death penalty, as is the case with New York.
Yeah, so Luigi Mangione facing death. I don't know, man. Don't sit right with me.
So we already knew this true crime clown was already a weirdo. After all the evidence coming back and we could see that Koberger is looking more guilty than ever, this dude Drip Drop starts drooling over a photo Koberger took after he committed the murders.
He's quite fashionable. I haven't seen anybody dressed this nice since the 90s. Look at his hair looking all slick and gelled back, almost like he could be a cast member on Saved by the Bell.
So this crime circus dude still is on Koberger's dick, even gushing over him on the last photo he took in that bathroom, which is a disgusting photo. It reminds me of the Richard Allen video that we've seen. And again, this guy thinks Richard Allen is innocent as well. But this dude himself has weird shit on his rap sheet, and we're going to be getting to that in a little bit. But first, let's talk about Koberger's shiesty mask that this dude is saying Koberger bought during COVID. And he's saying that's what makes him innocent because he didn't get it to go do the murders. It doesn't matter when he got it. The problem is he had it on during the murders. So it doesn't make him not guilty for getting it during COVID. Again, Crime Circus is just trying to find every little angle he can to keep his videos and his views up because he has to keep this narrative going. But let's get into him. So there's another small channel, I think it's called True Crime King or something like that, put out this dude's paperwork. His real name is Raymond. So Raymond, a.k.a. Drip Drop, has charges of domestic violence and child abuse. Now, they're saying that this is felony child abuse, aggravated domestic battery, and we can't get the details of this because, again, this is minors and it's a domestic violence case. The victim would have to go get all the discovery and affidavits, all the paperwork on that. But this dude obviously is a POS, and this is why he goes with that angle of trying to say that these dudes are innocent. I wouldn't be surprised if this dude thinks Wade Wilson is innocent and he didn't go with that angle. He would have got a lot of views for that as well. This dude's all about the views. Clout Chaser 101, Drip Drop, also a child abuser.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell am I looking at?
It's Crossfinger, baby.
What the hell? What the hell? I wanna step on, yeah, this boy step on. Beat him to a bloody pulp and leave his blood left on. Put him in the same cell, we'll wait for redemption. Nah, fuck them both, they did shit to the victims. Long live Natty, I pull up with a stick just like a caddy. I'm smoking, stepping in this blunt and hit it, beat your fatty. You really don't want real beef, you want a Krabby Patty. Yeah, your bitch is stupid naggy, yeah, you know I got that shaggy. I'm gonna knock your ass out, you do the Laffy Taffy. You feel the burn, Mr. Stearns, yeah, you pussy fat. I'm gonna film it when I kill you, then I'm gonna tag you and your family and your dad. I stay lurking, I got a gun I just purchased. Trying to find a victim, there's some crime up in the circus. These clowns, this drip drop blood everywhere around now.